Hi guys, I am Jags in Scratch mode, also known as Jag mode. Here I'm going to teach you your first Scratch project and my first video about Scratch. So the first game or project we're gonna make is Eat the Fish, and it's a really simple game. Just need a few minutes, 5 minute max. This video might be longer. I might tell you some more tips. That's why on 5 minute max it takes to make it at full speed. Let's start. So here is the sample that I'm going to make it do. And now you might wonder, Jags, this is Eat the Fish 2, but the one was a more basic level. This is advanced level, so I'll teach you this one. So here's the thing, you have to use the arrow keys to go into the fish and eat him, and if you eat him you score a point, and if you complete 1000 points then you get an Easter egg, and that I'll reveal in the project while doing it. So let's start. First we go to Scratch, click on the create button. Here is it. Voila, you got a new Scratch project. So first we have to go delete the Scratch sprite by clicking on the bin and making sure that you really want to delete it. Yes, I want to. So over here we'll choose a background, and a backdrop is also known as a background, just the same, different words. So the first background I'll choose is in underwater, because sharks and fishes live underwater and we're making the game Eat the Fish. That's why. So let's choose sprite, and the sprite will be a shark and a fish. Sorry, typing skills are a little bad. So we'll choose a shark, and you can select any shark you find on the Scratch palette, or even you can upload some files from the internet as your wish. Now over here, fish, and again it's your wish, but don't select any sharks or fish in a bowl. That'll be too, like the fish is in a ball, not the ocean, and shark will be confusing. So we need to select a fish. We need the costume tab, and then here's the fish and the shark. You can also select the costume, but I like shark B because the game is to eat the fish and its mouth is really big. So now we need to start the coding. And the first in the coding is when the green flag click, like always, and then we need 6 if thens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here it is. So then we have to attach it to the when green flag, and again we have to get a forever block, and we need to attach it to all. Just make it up and it will all be attached itself. So in first if then, we'll go to sensing. When this key pressed, apply in 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 are done. So now here's the thing. We need to do up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, and right arrow. So now there are 2 types of movement. One is the basic movement and one is advanced movement. The one that I'm teaching you is an advanced and smoother version of the movement, and the basic one I might teach you in one of my shorts. And then when we have this pattern arranged, we need to go at almost the end of the motion, and here it is, change x by 10. Now you might think, what is this? Let me explain. When you click on this, so there are two values, x that goes from left to right and y that goes from up to down. So the if I'll set it 0, both to 0, 0, 0, it will be in the middle. So now if I click this button, change x by 10, it will change this x by 10. As you can see over here, 60. Now when I'll click it, 70. So we have to put that. So x, if you change x by 10, it goes to the right, and when you change x by minus 10, that will right now, it will go to the left. Simple movement, and this is the most simplest movement. And there's an even thing that you might have played some platformer games if you're old to Scratch. If you're new to Scratch, you might not know. And in that they use this one, glide 1 second, and that is really literally there's no sense to this. Left and right 0. See, I don't like this one, so you can this one is not compatible with the keys. It will not be compatible. It will are compatible in the other games, so this one is the basic one. And change by y, if you change y by 10, it will go up, and you can see over here y is 0. When I click 10, it goes up every time I click it. And if I do it by minus 10, it will come down. Come. See, it was, now it's minus 10. So I'll put it in the down, change y by minus 10 in down, change y by 10 in up. So now the movement is completed. Let me click this. Now the movement is completed. I can move freely diagonally, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. So it's perfect, and you can move diagonal too. Let's see. Diagonal. See, it's perfect. So now we need to do one thing left. We need to make the fish randomly spinning anywhere so that we have to catch it. So for that, guys, I got you. When green flag clicked, and this is a really simple code for the fish, nothing to write, forever. Motion, glide 1 second to random position. Now you'll say that Jax, you just told us that glide is not compatible. But yeah, in this thing, if I'll just write go to random position, it will disappear, and randomly anywhere it will appear, and that will be really confusing. And glide, it will look like it's moving. See, it's moving. But if I do like this, if I apply this, go to random position instead of glide, then this will happen. See, it's moving literally randomly, and it will be impossible for us to catch it. So that's why glide is best. It takes some time. And do not change the seconds. It's perfect like this. And let me delete this one. So now the fish code is done. We need to go back to the shark, and these two are for really important reasons. So take one out and apply when I receive message 1. So now this is a broadcast. And what do broadcast do? You might know what is broadcast. Broadcast means telling information to a lot of people at a long time. And there are many more versions of broadcast, but broadcast just like a radio broadcast or a television broadcast. Okay, so now we'll learn about variables, and variables are, let me just delete this. I hate this, my variable. Yeah, so if I write a variable, let me write it score. Okay, score. So now this score will have contain the values that we put in it. If I write if, let me write this. Okay, so now if I'll click change score by 1, wait, it will change score by 1, it will change by 1. So that will be useful to count how many times you catch the fish. And now change score by 1, we have to go to sensing. If touching fish, wait, actually we need 7, I think. Then change score by 1, and we need to go to sound. Play sound bite. Chomp is not nice. See if I did. This is not nice. And bite will look like chomp. They just made it opposite. I don't understand. Catch. Let me just go. See? That is a chomp sound. So over here. Now this one is done. Now we need to go again to variable. Set score to 0. We need to apply it up over here under the green flag clicked. Not inside forever, then a score will not increase. So we'll apply another if then. So we'll write over here. We'll put the broadcast message inside. If we have to go to the operators, this one goes over here. And if score, this is score. If score equals 50, you can write any big number. You can write 100, 700 or 1000. I'll write 1000 because it's the biggest you can get. And going to 100 is really easy. The rest of the journey is really hard. So the journey to 1000 will be hard. To 500 is easy, then it's difficult. So if score to 1000, then you have to broadcast message 1. Now you might think, why do we need to broadcast a message? But we need that. In the other message, when I receive message 1, then we have to by this. Broadcast message 1. When I receive message 1, now we have to go over here to looks, switch backdrop. Now you might think we only have 2 backdrops. One is the plain one and one is the underwater one. But you're going to make a backdrop. Choose on paint. Over here you have to go to the square. You can select any color. I'll select black in the fill. Minus it all the way down. Make the outline to 0. It depends when you need the outline and when not. So I'll make a square like this one. Chop it into the middle. Adjust it from the sides. Now this is the black square. And this means the game is over. You can write some text. Let me select the handwriting I like. Pixel. And the fill inside. Let me do brightness to 100. Color you can select any, but it should be visible. I'll select this one. I like this shades. And too much green. I like something like green and blue mixed together. Yeah, this one. So if I write text, the text I'll write, you win. The shark is full. Now I've done some spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes. You can check the grammar mistakes. Now I'll chop it to the middle. Now I need to check the grammar mistakes by clicking on it. You can do like this. You can make the capital S and the shark is FULL. delete. Done. So now here we got eat the fish game. You when the shark is full, make the text a little bigger. Because here you go. A perfect eat the fish game. Now we need to go to code. In the backdrop there are code too. When green flag click, set background to switch backdrop to underwater 1 and go to shark. When I see message 1, switch backdrop to underwater 1 and then not underwater 1, to backdrop 2, the one that we have made, this one, and then go to control and stop all like this video. So now the game is complete. You can test it. You have to go catch it. See, perfect. Now to check if the 1000 point is working, I need to grind a lot. So I'll just hold this video and grind. Guys, I have been doing this for an hour. Oh no, it resetted. Let me do it again. So guys, I've been doing this for an hour and now it's 10. Well, I was just lying. It's not for an hour. I set this code to 999, then I catch it, and here's the output. You win, the shark is full. So you can rename the project, eat the fish, and anything you like. I only have the project, so I don't need to do it. Save it and post it. And guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, then please leave a like and subscribe. If you don't, then leave a dislike and comment on what should I improve next. Thanks, bye.